Canada's public safety minister was at a gun range in Northern Ontario today. He was announcing proposed changes to Canada's gun laws. The Conservatives say the Common Sense Firearms Licensing Act is aimed at streamlining legislation and cutting red tape. Critics say it's more about trying to woo the gun lobby. Catherine Cullen reports.
Public Safety Minister Stephen Blaney can smile knowing he might just have won the Conservatives a few more votes from gun owners.
We don't put a burden on those who are respecting and abiding by the law.
The government's announcement today emphasized cutting what it calls red tape, making it easier for gun in some provinces to transport their weapons. And if your gun license expires, a grace period instead of jail time.
And by then I should have gotten my license.
And the minister's audience for the news? He chose a Northern Ontario riding that the Conservatives won by just 18 votes.
If you're in the rural ridings, anything to do with the gun rights, the ownership of firearms, very, very important. It's a crucial factor.
The plan isn't without controversy. The government is continuing a fight with police over this weapon, the Swiss Arms rifle. The RCMP tried to ban it. The government said gun owners could keep them.
Today we are announcing that they can use it as well.
The legislation is also taking on provincial firearms oversight. The new plan would take some powers away from the province's chief firearms officers by giving Ottawa the final say.
I am concerned for the future that if it becomes widespread practice that people are driving around with, licensees are driving around with their handguns in their vehicles.
But the plan makes some gun lobbyists happy.
We're pleased. It's another step forward. Certainly it's not everything.
And with an election expected roughly a year from now, that support could be crucial.
Many of these organizations are very strong supporters of the government and turned out not only in large numbers to vote for them, but to work for MPs in elections. So they're planning now and pulling people in now.
The government says it plans to table the proposed legislation before Parliament this fall, and it says there will be gun safety measures in there too. For instance, first-time gun owners will be obligated to take a firearms safety course, although many already do voluntarily. And in some cases of domestic violence, the government says it will beef up judges' power to take away offenders' guns. Catherine Cullen, CBC News, Ottawa.